In this video, we're going to talk about how to use Gemini Spark, the new 24/7 personal AI agent from Google Gemini. Before we jump into the demo, you know what to do. Like and share so more people can see this. So it is a personal agent that works 24/7 in the cloud. You don't need to be on the computer. You don't need to be going back and forth. If you give it a task, it will do the work. It will get it all done for you. It's kind of like Google's attempt to answer OpenClaw. So let me go to Gemini and show you how I am using it, so that will give you some ideas. So we're going to go to gemini.google.com. Here you go, and log in. And yes, you do need to be on one of the, I believe, Pro or Ultra plans to access this. So you see right here on the top, chat, and then there is a Spark. So think of chat where it's one-on-one. You ask a question and it will respond back. And Spark is the agent. This is where you see the agentic behavior. You will give the task and it will do multi-steps to get the task done. It will perform multi-steps. Now, let me show you some of the things that I have done, because this will give you some ideas. Again, you describe the task here. You can upload files from your drive, from photos. You can also just talk to it. You don't have to type. Now, let me show you some of the things that I have done. So here is example number 1. Can you find emails that are for brand deals and sponsorships for last 24 hours and draft a reply? So that's a task I gave. And look, it was able to, so here is all the process. So it does have access to my Gmail. So it was able to go through my Gmail for last 24 hours, right? I didn't give it infinite tasks because otherwise it could spend multiple hours or days. For the purpose of demo, I wanted to keep it concise. So it did all these thinking and steps, and it found 3 emails from last 24 hours. So here's the collaboration opportunity. The background is I do get several emails from brands that want to do collaboration, brand deals and stuff like that. So it found those emails. Here's email number 1, here's email number 2, here is email number 3. And then it took the action. So what was the action? It actually created a draft reply to this person. And here's the summary of that. So imagine if you get a lot of emails, maybe you work in customer service, maybe you have clients or customers and you get a lot of FAQ or questions. You can use Gemini Spark and draft responses. So by the time, let's say you go, instead of going through like hundreds of these, you can have Spark just do this. And then I did ask it, like, you create a draft for one, a response for one, but not the other 2. And it explained why, which is actually really cool, because one of them was a new email. The other 2 were ongoing conversations, right? So it didn't mess with any of the ongoing conversation. Also, one of the other ones where it detected it was automated follow-up. So it didn't draft a reply for that. That's also really neat. That was number 1. Number 2. This is also a really good one. So let me go on the top so I can show you what I did. So I gave it a task and I said, this is our use case task number 2. Find me top 5 most viral trending news in last 24 hours. Topics are AI, Elon Musk, and tech. And then for each of these 5, write a Facebook post. Here's the direction. And then also generate an image. And then I give it for text overlay. Because again, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to create content for one of my Facebook pages. So on this page, we share trending AI news. So instead of me going to different sources, I wanted Spark to do all the work. And look, it delivered. So here's all the thinking, all the steps it took. And it was able to find, here's article 1, Elon Musk agrees with Sam Altman, which doesn't happen. Here's the Facebook post text. And then also it gave me the graphic specification. So I don't know if you noticed, I asked it to make the graphic, but instead of making the graphic, it's giving me a prompt for it. Here's article number 2, here's article number 3, article number 4, 5. And then I did say, hey, you didn't generate the graphics for me, right? And then it understood that it made a mistake or it skipped the instruction and it was able to make the graphics. It did not make good graphics though, so I have to tell you that. So if I open this, you'll see, again, the reason is because Gemini, it's probably using Nano Banana in the background. It doesn't do well with the figures of, or with the people who are famous. So Elon Musk, Sam Altman, Donald Trump, it doesn't create their images. So for that, you have to use other AI image models. So that was kind of like a limitation, but it was able to create the structure, the format for me. But again, something like this, if you step back, if there is something, a research that you do often, and then you use it for your social media content, maybe for your emails, for your social media posts, you can have Spark do it for you. So that was our use case number 2. Number 3, this is also really interesting. I asked it, so I am subscribed to a lot of different AI email newsletters, and I get these daily, or daily. So I asked it to go through my email newsletters and give me a bullet point of all the AI tools mentioned. Because one of the reasons I subscribe to these email newsletters is because I want to stay up to date on the new AI tools and news and everything. But instead of me manually going through them, guess what? I can have Spark go through that. So I said, go through my email, the newsletters that I received, and give me name of the tool, description, website URL, and then give me in a bullet point list. So I wanted it to go through all the emails that I received and then find the tools mentioned. And look, it delivered. It found all the tools from that day's email newsletters. So again, a lot of time saving. Instead of me sitting there going through the email newsletters, guess what? Spark will do everything for me. And again, the way you access this is right here. Instead of chat, you're going to switch to Spark. You can also schedule different tasks. I haven't done that. I'm going to do it. You can build skills. You can also connect different apps. So one of the things that I'm doing is Claude, ChatGPT, Codex, they have this ability, but I was able to connect it with custom apps. So I'm using Robin Reach and Social Boo to do a lot of like social media scheduling. I can create a separate video. Let me know in the comments if you want to see how I did it, but this is actually really, really powerful. So let me actually show you what I did. So one of the things I've done is, all right, this is going to be a good example. So I asked it to create some one-line Facebook posts for me. So, and I gave it some examples. So analyze these and create one-line Facebook posts that can spark engagement on our page, right? So simple task, it delivered. It gave me 50 nostalgia related Facebook posts, one-liner, right? That's fine. That's no magic there. But here's the magic. Since I've connected the Robin connector or custom app with it, look what I did. I said use Robin and then schedule all of these on my Facebook page. So instead of me scheduling, now Spark is working with, so let me show you. I have like over 180 posts scheduled. So these are scheduled on my Facebook post pages, and they're gonna get published on the time that I set it to. So again, very powerful use case. I can create content and then I can use Spark with Robin Reach, sort of like MCP or custom app in this case, and then get it published or scheduled. So it saves a lot of time. If you want me to create a separate video, because I can, there's some, the way you connect both and there's some steps, let me know and I can create a separate video. But this is how you use Google Gemini Spark. Any questions, let me know before you go like and share so more people can see this. And tell me how you are gonna use Gemini Spark in the comments. I would love to hear your use cases and your thoughts. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.